What is up everybody, Xbox Milk here, and today I'm gonna show you a preview of the José Aldo Frankie Edgar fight that is gonna occur on UFC 152. This is just a preview, and UFC Undisputed 3, this is on ultimate difficulty. This is just computer versus computer. So here you get the introductions of José Aldo and Frankie Edgar. The current MMA record of José Aldo is 19-1. 19 wins, 1 loss, and there you see Frankie Edgar, which in this game has 13 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. This is kind of off. The current record for José Aldo is different. Let me get it in here real quick. The current record for José Aldo is 21 wins, 1 loss, with his most recent win on Chad Mendes in UFC 142, January 14th, 2012 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I think active MMA fans all remember that knockout. It was in the last second of the round. A real memorable knockout. It is against Frankie Edgar, the answer, which had a controversial loss against Benson Henderson in this recent UFC 150, August 11th, 2012. It wasn't. I think it was a controversial decision. Sorry about that. I think Frankie Edgar pretty much clearly won. I think he had 3 rounds for sure, but maybe even 4. 1 round was a draw maybe, or Frankie Edgar won. So I don't know what the judges were doing there, but I'm happy this card is made because I think it makes up for the John Jones not wanting to fight Chael Sonnen on UFC and ending up with a tad less exciting fight against Vitor Belfort. Some people say Frankie Edgar does not deserve the shot against José Aldo. I disagree, because in my eyes he beat Ben Henderson, and I'm sure in Dana White's eyes he did too. And everybody that's saying Frankie Edgar doesn't deserve this title shot straight away is stupid, because he has done so much. He has been underweight, he has been beating guys that are bigger than him constantly, including the last time. Again, in my eyes he won against Ben Henderson the last time. He beat Gray Man, who is a huge guy. He's really strong. A lot of fighters have said that he's one of the strongest lightweights in the division. So yeah, I'm excited for this fight. So I decided to make new kind of videos like these, where I just pretty much explain what's going on in the UFC currently. I just talk a bit about the upcoming features. No, not the features. The upcoming news. It's what's gonna happen. And I hope you guys are gonna like that, because I'm gonna try to do it more. UFC 153, José Aldo Frankie Edgar is also gonna headline. It's gonna be headlined by José Aldo Frankie Edgar, of course. The main card is José Aldo Frankie Edgar. It also has a really good fight. Quinton Jackson versus Glover Teixeira, which are both really good strikers. I think Quinton Jackson is a bit out of his prime, but I hope he proves me wrong, because I don't like him out of the ring, but inside of the ring he is always fun to watch. So let's just move on with the second fight on the main card. John Fitch, Eric Silva. I do not know much about Eric Silva. I know John Fitch mostly puts on boring fights, but that is my opinion. I like MMA, but that guy just fights boring. Another fight on the main card. Phil Davis, Wagner Prado. I think it's gonna be a more exciting fight than Eric Silva, John Fitch. It's definitely deserving of a main card event. Phil Davis, his last loss, I forgot what it was. It was a disqualification, I believe. Let me check real quick. It was an accidental eye poke. It was a no contest. So Phil Davis has 9 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest. And Wagner Prado, his opponent, is 8 wins, no losses. Oh, sorry, it's a rematch. I didn't watch that fight, so that was stupid of me. So that's gonna be a rematch of that fight. Let me see what else is there. Damian Maia, Rick Story, which is gonna be an amazing fight. I really like watching Damian Maia, even though he doesn't utilize jiu-jitsu as he used to do. I really like watching him fight. It's always a question mark what he's gonna do. If someone takes him down, you're not completely safe with just ground and pounding him like you are with a lot of fighters in the division. So let's just go on. Let me talk a bit about the gameplay. As I said, this is just automated. It's computer versus computer. I've watched it once or twice now. I watched it with recording. I watched it before I did this commentary. Now I'm watching it again. So I can say it's a pretty exciting fight. I hope you guys like it because I did about 5, maybe 6 computer matches, and that was the most exciting one. Mostly it was just a decision. But in this one, it's up till now, it's pretty much José Aldo dominating Frankie Edgar. I'm not gonna say what happens further on, just to not spoil it. Anyway, the preliminary card on UFC 153 is Ronnie Jason versus Sam Sicilia, Gabriel Gonzaga versus Geronimo dos Santos, Gleison Tibau, Francisco Drinaldo, Diego Brandao versus Joey Gambino. All those 4 fights are the preliminary cards on FX. Then there's still the Facebook preliminary cards, which is Sergio Moraes versus Rene Forte, Lewis Kane, I don't know how to pronounce that. It has like a stripe on the E on the last one. I'll just say Kane. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Versus Chris Camozzi, Cristiano Marcelo versus Reza Madadi. I'm sorry for mispronouncing those names. The card will be in October 13th, 2012 in a HSBC arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. So you're pretty much set for a great crowd there, and you can probably expect Frankie Edgar, Quinton Jackson, John Fitch, Phil Davis, all the American or non-Brazilian fighters to get booed. There is a lot of Brazilians on this card. Let me count how many real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Americans on this card. There is 8 Americans on this card. And 1 Swedish guy. I believe that's a Swedish flag. Sorry if I'm wrong. I should have studied this before I made this video, I'm sorry. I think this is one of the most exciting cards that is coming up. We also have Vitor Belfort against John Jones, but as I said, I really do not see that as a really exciting fight. I do not see Vitor Belfort as a serious contender for the title, as he didn't really do anything. It would make more sense to put Rich Franklin up there. The only thing that makes Vitor Belfort, in my eyes, credible is because he has been good, but that's pretty much all. He has been good. He didn't really do anything else. Let me check on his recent record real quick, because he didn't even fight Wanderlei Silva, which in my opinion is stupid, because it literally would make more sense if Rich Franklin fought John Jones, because he did beat Wanderlei Silva. The most impressive win he had on lately in the last few years is Anthony Johnson, and the fight before he lost to Anderson Silva by that amazing front kick. I'm not a big Anderson Silva fan, but you gotta give him credit for that front kick. He beat Rich Franklin by a knockout punch, but that was, I believe, right before Rich Franklin was supposed to retire at first. Let me check that real quick. No, Rich Franklin knocked out Chuck Liddell after that, and then he lost to Forrest Griffin. But in my opinion, I don't know, Rich Franklin versus John Jones. I'm not saying I would want to see. I would much rather see Vitor Belfort versus John Jones, but it just doesn't make sense. This just shows that it's more about the money than the actual people that deserve it. Because if you look at it, I don't know what Rich Franklin's status is. Let me check on the video real quick, because I'm just on Wikipedia now. We're 8 minutes 48 seconds in the video, so let me see what's going on in the fight. Frankie Edgar's pretty damaged. Aldo is pretty much reversing a lot, if not all positions, and as I said, that Frankie of course reverses one. But there we go, José Aldo reverses one too. And this is what I mean, this is a really exciting fight. There's just a lot of action going on, and I hope you guys like this, because I'm gonna try to do more videos like this. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm just gonna let you enjoy the fight. Please like the video. There we go, the knockout. I just should have said that earlier. The knockout. Well, I can pretty much round up this video already then. Guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like the video. If you don't want to, that's okay. It just takes 5 seconds if you want to see more of this stuff. If you don't want to see more of this stuff, dislike, comment that I'm an asshole. Please do all that, but, you know, do something. I'll see you later. I'll be making more videos this week, and that was it. Peace.
is usually a shot to really pester your opponent, but here it served as the knockout punch. Whoosh! Right on the button. He still can't get to his feet.
José Aldo